Now welcome back to our channel. Our last video we talk about the different components where they make up a complete solar setup. But before many of them go rush go buy inverter or solar panel and charge controller, so make them install solar for now. You get certain things where you need to know concerning how they say the size solar system. You get factors where they consider to know the type of components where they go buy, then the capacity where they go buy. So for this video we will discuss how they say the size solar setup. For the four components we will discuss with you and with the installer we will install them for you. We need to consider to determine the capacity of those things when you go buy. For the first one, now the inverter. And that one be the major thing will be like say that the first they ask. So when you want to install solar system, the first question is what you want to make the solar system power for your house, right? You get fridge, you get freezer, you get air conditioner, you get pumping machine, lights, TV, fan. All those ones are must. Now regular thing many people they like make their solar power. But what exactly you want power? We call them load audit. So that load audit means say who want to install your solar for you supposed to check everything within your house where you want to use the solar take power. You will decide which one you want to make the solar carry. You know mean say must carry everything. So if you choose to use and power some things, leave other ones. The more the things we use and the carry, the more the capacity of your system, and then the bigger your budget, of course. They say better soup.
Now mama cook up.
Now money killer. So by the time they sum up all the load within your house, right, or all the things when you want to use the solar system take power, then we can't know the kVA or the size of the inverter where they will use for you. For example, if after they calculate all the load for your house, we can see and say everything now 1000 watts. 1000 watts means maybe the power will be like all the load together will carry. If you look at those your electronics, so you get your appliances, your television, your pressing iron, your AC, they get they write the rated power they put for all of them. So by the time they calculate everything, for example, come see and say your load there around 1000 watts where you want to use the system power. It would then nice make they give you a system where you can carry more than that 1000. So for example, they calculate your load say now 1000 watts. You know, go there out of place if they give you a system of 1.5 kVA or if possible 2 kVA, which is like times 2 of what you want to use and power. Now after you don't size your next way you go consider now which type of battery now you will buy for your system. So what I would say they calculate the size of battery where they buy or the capacity of the battery they will buy. Now two major things: how many hours you want to use the system, and then which time of the day you want to use and pass. For many business places, for example, they tend to use their solar systems for afternoon, from morning to afternoon. Then at least early in the evenings they don't close. Let's say 7, 8, 9. In most cases, businesses don't close, right? It's different from who want to use solar for house. Who want to use solar for house? Mostly people want to make the solar run through the night till morning. In some cases, so which time of the day you want to use them will determine the size of the battery they go buy. Systems where you want to use for night, because sun no day at all, will mostly require bigger battery capacity. While the ones where you want to use for afternoon, if you get enough panels, you might not need much battery or very big battery, because the sun will shine at that hour, and then the sun will fit power your load directly, even if your battery not too big. But for night when sun no the day, now then you want to use them. Ready your mind so you go buy better battery and a good size. Now we don't talk about OT and OT. We go know to take size of our inverter and our battery. Before I forget, another thing we will consider for the battery. Now how many hours you want to make it run? I still talked about earlier. So if you want to make your solar run from evening till morning, make you know say battery you go buy a big part person when you want to make your just a run, for example, from 8 till 12, 1 o'clock for night. If you want to make it day 24 hours, that is through the night, then say a bigger battery now you go buy. So the first thing where they consider now the size of the inverter, depending on the amount of load you get. Then the second thing are the capacity of the battery, depending on which time of the day you want to use them and the amount of time where you want to make your system run. So we'll talk about the other two things: the solar panel and the charge controller.